Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the kickoff event for Belts and Buoys. My name is Matthew Bowling, and I am the Vice President for Lanier Islands. On behalf of my family, the Williams family, and our team here at Lanier Islands, I want to welcome you all to our beautiful resort. First off, I want to thank DNR and the Governor's Office of Highway Safety for allowing us to host your safety kickoff to summer event yet again. We are so honored to play a role in this event year after year at Lanier Islands, as we believe that safety is of the utmost importance at our resort, on our roads, and in the water. I also want to thank all the first responders that are present here today. Lanier Islands and Lake Lanier are wonderful places for friends and families to congregate, but none of that would be possible without the help that law enforcement provides us each and every single day to make sure that we stay safe while we're enjoying ourselves. One of our primary areas of safety consideration is our water park and boating operations, which is managed by our recreational partner, Margaritaville. I am excited to announce that today is the official opening of the water park for this summer for daily operations. For thousands of guests this weekend, we will be enjoying the water and the roads that lead into Lanier Islands. And with the help of the folks here on this stage, we're going to make sure that safety comes first always. So thank you all so much for making that such a priority. With that, I want to thank you all again for being here, and I'd like to introduce your next speaker, the Public Affairs Officer for DNR's Law Enforcement Division, Mark McKinnon.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. We really appreciate all of you being here today. This is very important for us. We try to give the public the tools they need to be safe on our roadways and on our waterways. And that's what we're all about here today. We're all here for the same common goal, and that is to reduce the number of injuries and deaths on our roadways and waterways this year. And I think everyone in this place would agree with that, and I'm glad. So as we work together, we have several speakers for you today. I'm going to give you a little bit of information here. Afterwards, you will have an opportunity to do a very brief interview with our speakers. And then after that, there will be an opportunity, if you wish, to ride in a boat with a game warden and do some interviews with them. And so those of you who are interested in the ride along, when we are finished, if you will meet the game wardens at the top of the hill over on this side, they'll be happy to give you instructions on what to do for the ride along. So our first speaker, she is the Regional Program Manager with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, one of our federal partners that we're so grateful to have on board with our safety efforts. She recently transferred from Region 3 Baltimore, and she's been a Regional Program Manager with NHTSA since 2017. And so she's been there for quite a while, has vast experience, and we're glad to have her with us. If you would make welcome, please, Judy Dancy.
Thank you. Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to address you today. I'm Judy Dancy, Regional Program Manager for the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's regional office here in Atlanta. We're here to announce the upcoming Click It or Ticket holiday period here in Georgia. In order to help keep community members safe this Memorial Day weekend, Georgia's Governor of Office of Highway Safety, the Georgia State Patrol, Georgia Department of Natural Resources, and the U.S. Department of Transportation National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, NHTSA, are teaming up to tell drivers and passengers to buckle up when driving, and if you are on the lake boating, to remember to wear your life jacket. We are here today at Lake Lanier this Memorial Day weekend, as many of you will enjoy some traditional Memorial Day weekend activities such as boating on Georgia's beautiful lakes or visiting our majestic state parks with family and friends. We want to team up to let you know that drivers and passengers need to buckle up when driving, and if you are on the lake boating, to always remember to wear your life jacket. We want to provide this reminder to you: buckle up every trip, every time. Proper seatbelt use is the single most effective way to save our life in the event of a crash. We have come a long way with increasing seatbelt use over the years, but we still have a problem to address considering that seatbelt use varies by time of day, seating position, and region of the United States. Despite steady increases in observed seatbelt use, approximately half of all passenger vehicle deaths are unrestrained. Nighttime unrestrained fatalities continue to remain high for those not wearing these seatbelts. In 2021, it was at 57%. That's why one focus of the Click It or Ticket campaign is nighttime enforcement. Participating law enforcement agencies will be taking a no excuses approach to seatbelt law enforcement, writing citations day and night. These deaths represent needless tragedies for families across America and may have been prevented with the simple click of a seatbelt. Seatbelt safety cannot be overstated, but while advancements in safety technology are introduced regularly, it is still imperative that vehicle occupants practice the most basic safety rule: buckle up every day, every time. Doing so will help ensure that everyone has an enjoyable Memorial Day weekend. If you know a friend or family member who does not buckle up when they drive, please ask them to consider changing their habits. Help us spread this life-saving message before one more family or friend is killed as a result of not buckling up. Seatbelts save lives, and everyone, front seat and back, child and adult, need to remember to buckle up. So as you are enjoying the beautiful lakes and parks in Georgia this Memorial Day weekend, remember to take that brief second to make that life-saving decision to buckle up. Not only yourself, but make sure your passengers are buckled up as well. Let this Memorial Day weekend be full of great memories and enjoyment instead of heartbreak and loss from not buckling up. Thank you.
Thank you. Speaker is the Commissioner of the Georgia Department of Public Safety, and he's also a member of the Homeland Security Board. Colonel Billy Hitchens was appointed Colonel and Commissioner in October of 2023, and before that he served as Deputy Commissioner. He has a long career in law enforcement and is a great partner of DNR. We're grateful to have State Patrol and all of the public safety divisions. Well, we got a lot of folks here represented here for State Patrol. Let me mention them too. Some of our local partners here. I believe that I saw Hall County Sheriff's Office, Dawson County's Sheriff's Office here, I think. Snellville PD, I believe I saw some Snellville PD guys here. Yeah, that's great. And also, of course, the Georgia State Patrol. And we're grateful to be partners with them in not only this effort, but other efforts throughout the year. Just a wonderful partner to have. But Colonel Hitchens is also a great supporter of DNR, and we're grateful for that. And so with that, I'll allow him to say a few words. Colonel Hitchens.
Thank you and good morning. During this Memorial Day holiday period, state troopers and officers will be out in full force patrolling the interstates and local streets around the state of Georgia. The Department of Public Safety encourages everyone to enjoy their time with their friends and family over the holiday period. But please remember to practice safe driving and remember to slow down, obey the posted speed limit, always wear your seat belt, and ensure your children are in a proper child restraint system. Please remember Georgia is a hands-free state, so do not text and drive or hold your phone while operating your vehicle. Finally, please designate a sober driver and do not drive under the influence. If you follow these simple guidelines, the likelihood of being involved in a serious crash drastically decreases. During the 78-hour Memorial Day travel period in 2023, DPS issued 13,064 citations, 15,987 warnings, and arrested 388 people for driving under the influence. The Georgia State Patrol investigated 534 crashes, which resulted in 322 injuries and 11 fatalities. And statewide, there were 16 fatalities. Again, DPS wants you to enjoy your holiday weekend, but please drive responsibly. Please follow DPS on Twitter, where we'll be posting any pertinent updates. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Colonel Hitchens. Colonel Mike England was named Director of DNR's Law Enforcement Division and named Colonel also in October of 2023. He has more than 33 years of experience at DNR law enforcement, and he also, in the past, part of his job was to be the boating law administrator. So he's very familiar with a lot of the boating things that are going on. But most important, one of the most important things that he was able to accomplish a few years ago was he was instrumental in getting a law passed that requires everyone who was born on or after January 1st of 1998 to take boater education before they are allowed to operate a vessel in the state of Georgia. A very wonderful law that will in fact save lives, we know that. And so without further ado, I will introduce my boss, Colonel Mike England.
Thank you and good morning. I'm so glad to be here today with this team of partners to talk about keeping Georgians safe on the highways and waterways this Memorial Day holiday weekend and the rest of the summer. In 2023, there were 73 deaths on Georgia's waterways. So far this year, we've already had 26 fatalities through boating incidents and drownings. Just this past week, a child drowned in Wayne County down in South Georgia. These numbers represent tragic incidents that involve real people. These incidents leave family members and friends devastated and saddened, but I would argue that most of it, if not all, were avoidable. Just a few simple acts can mean the difference between an enjoyable, safe day and a life-altering, tragic day. Wear a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket. Georgia law states that children under 13 must wear it on a moving vessel or motorized vessel or not. Whether it's motorized or not, they must have that life jacket on if they're under 13. Do not drive a vehicle or a boat while distracted, whether by an electronic device or skiers or kids in your boat. Focus on what's ahead and the other vessels that are around you. Take a boater or driver education class and remember that boater education is mandatory for anyone born on or after January 1, 1998. Stay sober or designated driver or operator. Last year, game wardens arrested 273 people for boating under the influence. We've already arrested 24 this year, and boating season has just begun. BUI and DUI will not be tolerated. This is your warning. Obey and follow navigation and traffic rules and laws. I really want to focus on a couple of particular boating laws that are showing an increase in violations. That is the 100-foot law and the 200-foot law. The 100-foot law mandates idle speed within 100 feet of any person, boat, dock, swimming area, or any other object in the water, including the shoreline. We have seen boat collisions, jet skis hitting docks or other boats at high speed, boats striking stumps or other debris that is often found in shallow water. Incidents like these often end in injury or even death. Legislation that was passed last year dictates that those who are wake surfing or wakeboarding must be 200 feet from most of those same structures, with a few exceptions. The 200-foot law was passed because wake boats create a very large wake that can cause problems for smaller vessels and swimmers. Those wakes also cause damage to docks and other structures and accelerate erosion around the shoreline. Breaking these laws certainly endangers the violator, but also jeopardizes the safety of other boaters and swimmers. Our game wardens will be enforcing all boating laws this weekend and all summer, but they will especially be looking for the 100-foot and the 200-foot violations and operators who are impaired. Our goal is for everyone to enjoy Georgia's waterways this summer and to go home safely at the end of each day. Getting lawbreakers off the water gives us a best shot of achieving that goal. I want to thank the Governor's Office of Highway Safety and the Department of Public Safety for the opportunity to join them today and to talk about safety on our roadways and waterways. And I urge everyone to always put safety first, whether behind the wheel or behind a vessel for this summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel England. Our final speaker this morning is Director Alan Poole of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety, and he was appointed by Governor Brian Kemp in February of 2019 to that position. And Director Poole's focus is to make sure his agency remains dedicated on its mission to educate the public on highway safety and to facilitate the implementation of programs designed to eliminate traffic deaths and reduce crashes in our state. He's also been a great partner in these efforts for the last few years. We've been doing these Summer of Safety fly around events for well over 10 years now, and the Governor's Office of Highway Safety is always on board and willing to do whatever necessary to make to get these messages out of not only highway safety but also help us with our boating safety messages. So with that, I would ask Director Poole, please come to the podium.
Thank you, Mark. Good morning. I am Alan Poole, the Director of the Governor's Office of Highway Safety. I want to personally thank you and Lanier Island for hosting such a great event. I also want to thank our partners, the Georgia State Patrol, NHTSA, our federal partners, Georgia Department of Natural Resources, the Law Division, and all our media partners for helping us to get this message out today, Memorial Day belts and buoys. For more than 10 years now, crash data has shown us that our message in this safety campaign is being heard. Over the last 5 years, 35% of the people killed in vehicle crashes in the state of Georgia during the Memorial Day holiday weekend were not wearing a seatbelt. That is compared to the entire year where 54% of the people that was killed in vehicle crashes were not wearing a seatbelt. Our goals still remain the same: 0 traffic deaths in our state and our nation. Seat belts are the most important piece of safety equipment that's in your vehicle. More lives can be saved if we all remember to take a few important seconds to buckle up every trip. AAA is estimating more than 1.1 million people will be traveling on our roadways in Georgia this holiday weekend. The increase of traffic will also increase the chances of being in a crash. That's why we're asking everyone to buckle up and make sure everyone in your vehicle is also restrained. Georgia law requires that children under 8 to ride in a safety seat that meets the manufacturer's height and weight requirement for that child. And all children between 8 and 17 wear a seatbelt no matter where they're riding in a vehicle. So let's all drive a safe speed, park your phones, never drive drunk or drugged, and always wear your seatbelt. Finally, the Governor's Office of Highway Safety joined the rest of our nation in honoring the men and women who have given their lives to protect our freedom this Memorial Day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Director Poole. That concludes our news conference period of time. We will need to quickly do some individual interviews if you choose to do that, as we need to get to our next location to do this all over again in just a little while across the state. And also, any of you who want to do the media ride along, again, at the top of the hill on this side, as soon as you complete your interviews, our game wardens will meet you there and give you some instructions. Thank you very much for coming out, and especially thank you to Lanier Islands for hosting us. We really appreciate it. Have a good day.